Today, what I want to talk about is that breakthrough in a key point is the most worrisome for science and technology. I have a reason to talk about this. One of my colleagues believes that the continual development of science and technology will exterminate human beings soon. But her understanding of soon is different from mine. I think that if science and technology does not develop well, it may pose a threat to entire human beings after many decades. However, she believes that it will take at least several hundred years before that happens. I convinced her by telling her that if breakthrough is made in a key point in science and technology, a big door will be opened at once, which will increase the devastating power of science and technology by many times. I cited two examples, which are both convincing to her. Which two examples did I cite? The first one is about the invention of airplanes. The second is about the research and development of atomic bombs. In fact, Englishman has begun the research of modern airplane since the end of 18th century. The research lasted for 100 years. No substantial progress has been made. By the end of 19th century, at that time, people lost their confidence about the research. They thought that mankind could move over the water just like fish by using boats and submarines. They also believed mankind could travel on the land like animals by using vehicles. But humans couldn't invent tools to fly like birds. At the end of 19th century, inventions of light dynamic equipment such as piston-type gasoline engines and some light materials created condition for the invention of airplanes. Later, Wright brothers invented modern airplanes. The explosion of atomic bombs was similar to that which was caused by breakthrough in a certain point. As early as 1905, Albert Einstein proposed the mass-energy equation. At that time, everybody thought it was just a theoretical one, and even Einstein himself thought it was true because the equation was not practical at all. But in 1938, the discovery of nuclear fission chain reaction paved the way for the invention of nuclear energy. In 1941, Fermi, Einstein, and other scientists persuaded the US government to develop atomic bombs. It only took more than 3 years to invent atomic bombs. The successful research and development of atomic bombs changed people's idea about devastation, which fully unleashed people's imagination of devastation in the past. These two inventions were both the products of breakthroughs in a certain point. Scientists are now worried that the endless replication of nanoscale robots may extinct mankind and that the super plague developed by gene technology may extinct mankind too, as AI will do. These can be developed by a renowned scientist or an enterprise. Look, at that time, a lot of money was required in the research and development of airplanes, and over 500,000 personnel were employed to develop atomic bombs in the US. Among them, 150,000 were researchers. It cost the US $2.2 billion, which was far more than the current $2.2 billion. It also cost nearly 1/3 electric power of the US. But now, scientists are worried that the earliest awakening of self-consciousness of intelligent robots will exterminate mankind. This can be achieved by first such a robot developed by a programmer. That day will be our doomsday. A lot of people and enterprises are now engaged in the research of AI. As long as such an intelligent robot has been developed by anyone or any enterprise, it will lead us to the abyss of extinction. Although no such research plan of intelligent robots is available now, once a breakthrough is made one day, we cannot control it. This breakthrough may happen tomorrow or the day after tomorrow.